Hi everybody, here is Krystian and I am from TeamworkCast.
And I am also from TeamworkCast. My name is Putty and I am on a quest. A conquest.
A conquest, this is indeed a conquest, Matt, on the left. This is Euregio 3 tournament on the 24th of May. And this is still round number 1 of Swiss. I guess there is only Swiss there. This is game number 2. On the left we have Robert, on the right we have Jeroen. Both are from Netherlands. Dutch players.
I just clicked on the link you sent me. I want a Diane Keaton shirt.
And a plate of ham.
I want a plate of ham.
So Robert will be playing the NEH, and we see a flip off. Thank you very much. And Jeroen will be playing the Decade. So again, very very common identities for those kind of tournaments. We see a sweepspeak starting out. Nah. So Robert will be drawing a card whenever he creates a new server.
Diesel.
The first time he creates a new server. And Jeroen, the first thing he installs every turn is 1 credit cheaper. For example, this prepaid voice bet is now 1 credit cheaper. And so he used a prepaid voice bet to play immediately a sure gamble, and then he plays a clone chip. Wow, what a start.
Boom! You know, I was just watching Chappie yesterday.
I am Chappie.
Chappie? That movie made me cry.
That movie's good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. But now every time I see Diesel, I think of that scene in Chappie where he's all like, Red Bull! I've got to make the AI Red Bull!
It's not a perfect movie, but it's a fun movie.
It has a weird thing in movies where it has an Act 2 problem. You're like, wait, what? Why is it happening? And then Act 2 happens. You're like, wow,
what is
awesome.
happening?
Why is that guy got a mullet? Oh my god!
Oh my god. So this is a sure gamble now. Another sure gamble. Wow, look at this. Jeroen is really getting all the monies. Meanwhile, Robert, ice up HQ. We have to assume that there's something in HQ, although there is now a clone chip on play on Jeroen's hand, so he really prepares all his tools, all the shaper bullshit tools, to get into those servers eventually.
Why has Robert white-outed all the backs of his cards?
Maybe he won't. Maybe he will be able to scribble like funny cartoons on the backs.
Yeah, that'd be pretty incredible, honestly. But illegal.
I don't think that's legal.
No.
And then we see an install on R&D, a second ice on R&D, and then install in the server. Meanwhile, Jeroen is just having a quality time.
Ooh. How are you, Diesel? Let's talk a little bit more about me.
A quality time with Vin Diesel. And Groot. Tell me more about Groot. And then we see install of the Astrolabe. And lucky find, yes!
I found this.
Oh man, lucky find just for 6 credits because the prepaid voice pad is sadly already used up for the quality time before, but whatever.
Yeah, both players have white-outed their cards. I don't understand.
Yeah, it's a very passive game so far. Just both players just setting up defense, setting up their game, and then we see it installed by Robert.
He's got a bunch of agendas in his hand, so I'm hoping it's one of the agendas.
Yeah, and then finally Jeroen decides to run, and that is the pup. Yep. That's a rule of the pup. Whenever you rest, you have to say pup.
It's like the Warhammer new fantasy new rules. If you run around the table as though you were riding a horse, your character doesn't die.
That's an actual rule.
Yeah.
Anyway, we see a wraparound, and we see the self-modifying code being used for a lady. She's a lady! Whoa!
Wait, I forgot. Lady's actually a fractor?
Yeah.
Nice.
Getting there with a 1 token there, but there is nothing on the top of R&D. Funny that he went on R&D of all the places. I mean, there is something installed in the server. Perhaps it is an agenda.
Yeah.
Continuing running fearlessly. There's a clone chip, so he can get up whatever he wants. And Robert is not exactly a rich person right now, so this is a really nice thing. No access, instead just installing the shard.
Oh, the shard.
So the shard can now shard out 2 cards from HQ. And then installing the self-modifying code, yet another one of those. And then we see, oh man, what? Why didn't you run on that server, Jeroen? Why? Because now the ASO script is happening.
Oh, it's happening. Why not just use the Utopia shard now? Just be like, discard 2 cards, bro.
Maybe he will. First of all, we see a Make As I run on the R&Ds. So there's going to be a lot of cards that we will see because of this. Lots of cards that oh man, there's a score. But that is, of course, the Too Good To Be True Bitcoin card. Gets a tag for this. So we have to assume that Robert is playing a variation of Butcher Shop. And no tag removal. Instead, keep on running. Keep on running. On HQ this time around, wants to snipe out the agendas on HQ if there are any. Why didn't you pop that shard? And running again with a 3rd click. I think the 4th click will be tag removal. If oh man, what? Yeah, gotta score that one. Yeah, so that's an APD score here right there, and then of course the tag removal now. Woof, just down to 2 credits. Oh.
You know, well, yeah, I think you could say it was worth it, though.
Oh man, I see what's coming now. Mandatory draw was a sweepspeak, so we're gonna see a sweepspeak?
You know...
No! Just getting 3 credits!
A card that I haven't heard of you talk about lately is Successful Demonstration.
Yeah, we haven't seen a successful demonstration on those games for a long time. Now you... Like, Robert wouldn't be able to play the successful demonstration because there was no unsuccessful run.
Yeah.
But we see the quality time and then dirty laundry on archives, I guess. Now would have been a good opportunity to pop the shard.
No kidding. I guess he's waiting for, like, the perfect time?
Maybe. Oh. And then Deus Ex being discarded. After the quality time, you get such an influx of cards, you're happy to be able to play any of those. And that is finally the sweepspeak. This is really great. And then plugging the hole on the archives.
Man, whoever owns stock in whiteout.
There's a lot of white sleeves here indeed.
Blinding.
And that is another Maker's Eye run on the R&Ds. I don't know if that's a wise decision. I wouldn't do that if I was Jeroen, because he doesn't really have a lot of monies and he will see a lot of cards, but if any of those agendas, there might be mid-season coming in.
Yeah.
But there is no score.
I think the other day somebody decimated a game I was playing with a psychographics Beal for like 7 points on one run.
Yeah, that's something that can happen.
Yeah. I didn't think he actually had enough money for it, but man, I am bad at math.
Yeah, this has been a very different kind of NBN deck that has been making rounds recently. But this is, I think, what Jeroen is playing here. No, Robert is playing here right now is classic butcher shop deck, and I think right now he is in a kill position, so Jeroen really needs to be careful about doing reckless runs, because he can get easily killed just like that. And I think the sure gamble that he just played was a perfect answer here, although I wouldn't be so open and run on things so easily. I don't know, man. If he catches that NAPD on his hand, what happens then, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Data Raven. Oh, that's not a rest that Jeroen wants to see here.
Card that I had not seen for a long time and have been seeing a lot more recently.
It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi of cards.
Yeah.
A card that we haven't seen for a long time.
Yeah. It's lived on a desert planet for many years.
Yeah, and then we see a Dirty Laundry on that server there. That is, of course, just in pet campaign. So Jeroen gets the credits that he needs to keep up the financial game against Robert. So to remind our listeners, the idea of Butcher Shop is that you do a mid-seasons after an agenda was stolen, and then you use the tags that have been given to do a ridiculous amount of meat damage. Oh, legwork. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, Jeroen has a bit more money right now, so I mean, that's maybe a good idea. not breaking. I guess he's not breaking the.
No, I'm not. Let's run the trace.
The trace is being run on the data raven.
That's fine.
Which I have to pay for. Let's
Yeah, he took the tag.
make it a trace 4.
It's a trace 4.
Oh, okay.
And then Jeroen, I have to listen to what they say. So Jeroen pays the 4 credits, and then he pays the 2 credits to get to the pub. Yip, and then he gets to see 2. Oh man, to see 2 cards, and then it's like, all right. Oh no, oh man, what are you doing, Jeroen? What are you actually doing? This is not a good idea. Oh man, you actually saw the mid-seasons, man. You saw them. This is not good. You have a tag on you, man. If you remove the tag, it's going to be down to 1 credit. The mid-season play is active. This is not good. And Jeroen is really thinking about this. He draws a card. He wants to survive this. Survive. Getting credit. Uh-oh. Yeah, he says, "Oh shit." That's true. What have you gotten yourselves into? I mean, you could make us. And that's lounge. I mean,
Because I should have done something else. But go for
he said he should have done something else.
I don't know.
He removes the tag.
Actually, I use Utopia Shot.
Oh, now he uses the Utopia shot. Very wise move. Very wise move. Maybe this rescues Jeroen's bacon.
Yep, then you get priority. I use Utopia Shot anyway.
I'll mid-season.
Okay, now I Utopia Shot.
Obviously.
All right, so he used the Utopia shot after the mid-season, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the idea. Now we see mid-season.
You can do
Fine, but
Oh, I think they're getting the rules wrong here. Oh, Robert is insisting that he can play the mid-seasons before Jeroen uses the
No, the shard
Utopia
happens
shard.
immediately.
The shard happens immediately. There is a window before the first card is played, I think. So this is not cool.
shot, discarding 2 cards.
So the mid-season has struck. I think it's like six tags now.
5 cards in hand.
2 cards being discarded, 5 cards on hand. Jeroen has 5 cards on hand. There is a Scorched Earth here, and I see also a traffic accident.
So close.
Getting credit and Scorched Earth. Man, Nick, this is crazy.
I prefer not to
Robert,
do that.
man. Shards, bro. Shards.
This. Oh man, the things that happened here are weird. All right, so 4 meat damage to Jeroen,
That's my turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
and that's the end of Robert's turn. 1 credit away from killing Jeroen completely.
Yeah.
He was left with just 2 credits. If he had 3 credits, he could have played the traffic accident and the Scorched Earth that he had on his hand.
Your hand?
Very, very close. I don't know if I would have just gotten credits, you know?
Yeah.
Because there's no way Jeroen can remove all those tags, and I don't think he can play.
Yeah, I think that he kind of he prematurely scorched.
Yeah. Premature Scorchation. Lots of thinking going on here right now, and we see a draw from Jeroen now. He really wants to make sure that he doesn't die because of lack of cards. Robert just clicking for credits. Blitzkrieg, yes! Oh, now it's too late. Now it's too late.
Yeah. If he had waited 1 turn and then just scorched and did it, he could have nailed him.
Would have, could have not happened. Scorch Earth.
But I guess that's what he gets for demanding that he can mid-seasons before a shard.
Yeah, that's true. We see
Brought that Oho.
the Jacko being used to get back the Scorched Earth and the traffic accident. Oh, so many accidents on his hand now. Oh, there's lots of meat damage. Oh, this is going to be a slow death.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh!
And I think he's done it, hasn't he?
Just getting credits, I think. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I Scorched Earth is like 1 Plascrete worth, and then still 2 traffic accidents. No, that's still not a kill.
Still not a kill.
But he will get through the Plascrete, this for sure.
See, this is where Labdog would come in handy.
I know that you've been experimenting with that card recently.
You know, I think it's useful. People use net ready eyes like crazy. You can be in a kill deck with get rid of Plascrete without actually getting through the Plascrete.
Is Lapdog HB or Wayland?
Shit, man. Why are you asking me these questions?
Alright, we see a Scorched Earth, so again, oh man! And Jeroen decides not to use up his Plascrete.
Or has not remembered.
Oh, what he does, one is being used for Plascrete, and so 3 cards gets trashed.
Lapdog is Haas.
Oh, another oh, Scorched Earth, another one. Oh, this is going to be, I think, it. Oh man, and it's the end of the game. It's the end of the game because there's no traffic accident following. So that is the Butcher Shop, classic Butcher Shop play here, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I had to recently sit through about 30 minutes of a guy telling me why the Scorched win is a false victory. But you know what? He still won.
Well, it is still a win. There was a bit of kerfuffle going on about priority, but generally I think Jeroen just make a massive mistake doing this legwork. I think that was just not a good idea.
Yeah.
He clearly, I mean, that was something that he just so had it coming, and there was no plan of getting out of this situation. And I mean, at least he could have not scored in NAPD.
Yeah.
And would have lived.
But I mean, it's hard, you know.
Yeah,
it's the honeypot. It's just sitting there, like. Ooh,
especially when you get up to like this.
He was at 6.
Yeah, so that would have
Or
I
5,
think it was at 5. Yeah, so that's basically game point.
But I mean, right after that, that's when basically Robert had already won. And they were just waiting for the how can I kill him off finally.
Oh, you have to also say that Robert has a phenomenally good card draw. Like he drew just all in this Scorched Earth. So I mean, yeah, that there's a bit of a luck. As in every Netrunner game, there's always a bit of luck involved.
The RNG is real.
The RNG is real indeed. And you know what else is real, Nick?
Hacking the planet!
Shut up and get in the car! Shit on me.
This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.